Hey, Micah, MG, crazy. Hey, thanks for being back, guys. I don't know. YouTube always does this, where like when it's doing pretty well, the stream will just shut down. So hopefully it doesn't happen again, but uh, but it might. We'll see. I could definitely try the Mad Minute. Absolutely, that's something I can definitely do. And I do need a P90. I do. Milsurp, I'm back. Did you message on Discord? Okay, Milsurp, I will check that out too. Um, I really wish the streams wouldn't do that. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I'm just answering some messages real quick. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, below average Utah dad. This is how it goes. So typically, like, it'll do really well on a stream, and then they'll do this, and then now it won't really do so hot. But we'll see. We will see. But hey, I appreciate you guys for being here. Seriously. But it'll probably happen again. Typically, if it happens once, it's going to happen again. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Milsurp, I'm going to answer you real quick. Let me hop on Discord. Okay, yeah. Milsurp, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you are, I have, I've got a Twitch, and I did it once, so I may end up moving over there a little bit, and probably letting everybody know whenever I do. So uh, anyway, because yeah, I know I can pick them up and stuff, and that's way better. But 1911, Christina, I do have a 1911. It's on the table in front of me. I used to have a Glock 22, but I got rid of it. I wish I wouldn't have, but I did. So MG, I do like the MPXs too. I think they're awesome. Yeah, Christina, I got you. Let's turn you guys around. 1911 is right there on the table. So it's a World War One, 1917 Colt 1911 U.S. Army. Hey Amanda, thanks for being here. No P90s. And so that 1911 was actually made 1917. Um, okay, yeah, Milsurp. So I kind of think I might do something like that because I think it'd be cool to be able to live stream at the range and stuff. But obviously, I can't do that through YouTube. I'd have to do it through Twitch. But I think that would be pretty cool because I was also thinking like being able to actually like um, my brain's not working. Be able to clean the weapons on stream as well. I think that'd be kind of cool. All right, they're all real, Sandra. All real. What's my Twitch? I should be the same as. Let me look really quick. I haven't logged on in a minute. I'll try to send my username real quick. Looks like. One sec. I'll try to find that real quick and. So it is. Well, I'm trying to find the way to actually like send the link to you guys. Maybe in Creator Dashboard or something. It should just be the arms room, but I'm not sure. The arms room 24 maybe. But all right, hang on, I'll figure it out. All right, let's turn you guys back around. Yeah, so I do have a few 22 revolvers. Um, yeah, Jet. So that 1911, it's still functional and all that. It was made in 1917, so it's definitely a bit old. Hang on. Okay. Can you guys still hear me and see me? Because I'll notice like we'll get like a very we'll lose a whole bunch of viewers, and then that kind of tells me that it's doing the thing where the stream will shut down. Okay. Looks like you guys can see me and hear me. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Hey, okay, you got two 1911s that are your grandfathers. That's awesome. That's awesome. Joe, yeah, I'd say I'm more so a collector than anything. I was, yeah, Tarzan, that is a 58E Desert Eagle. But anyway, Joe, I definitely used to not take any of these to the range before I started this channel, but eventually I decided I should just start it. So, David, no, I wouldn't say I'm doing anything like that. I'm more so just like to collect old stuff. So, yeah, crazy nerd. So that Lee Enfield's a #1 Mark III. So, these look so fake. I promise they're not. I promise they're not. I've got videos on my channel taking them to the range. So, Jet. So I'm getting into that military stuff, but I think I probably just said that wrong. But anyway, you look like Mr. Beast. A few people have said that. I don't really think I look like Mr. Beast that much though. Let's see, Crumbs. I have lots of videos on the channel. I can't even pick these up on stream, at least with YouTube. But I have to run to a podcast I'm part of. Yeah, absolutely, Milser. Yeah, have fun at the podcast, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hey, thanks, Jet. I appreciate that. So, like my airsoft collection. Nice, nice. I promise they're real. They're real. But I understand that it probably doesn't look. It looks like a green screen, to be honest, but it's not. Hey, thanks, Mohammed. I appreciate that. Let's. Hey, Jeff. Thanks for being here. I'm a liberal and I love guns. That's awesome. I appreciate you being here, man. Let me we'll do a poll real quick. They are real. Jerpy, I was and am in the military, but yeah. I was active duty. Now I'm in the guard. So hey, Demo, how's it going? Jeff, I do go to the range somewhat often. I haven't been in a minute, but I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna start making like long form videos. I'm gonna start focusing on that. But Tarzan, to be honest, I don't think the Desert Eagle the recoil is not that bad. I thought it would be way worse. I was actually pretty nervous to take it to the range for the first time, but it wasn't too bad. Let's see. Crazy. I haven't done that. I should though. Hey, Potato, thanks for being here. Let's see. Adele, no, I haven't had to do anything like that. I hope I never have to. But Zach, I'd say I mostly have World War I, World War II, but I like all of it, to be honest. So hey Jed, I appreciate that. What's happening? Hopefully you can still see me and all that. The stream got shut down a second ago, but anyway. Yeah, so I am in the Army, but anyway. Let's see. AK is going to take the cake. Yeah, it might. It really might. Robert, I promise it's not a green screen. I promise it's not. The M1 carbine is in the corner over here. I can't even point to any of these. I got a violation like 2 days ago for pointing at them, but anyway. Is there a dream gun I'm looking for? So I'd say there's a lot on the list. Probably like MP40 for like the first transferable, but that's going to be a while. Next up, any donations we get goes towards a Colt Python. After that, I'm going to try to get an FAL. So anyway, a few things. Let's see. No 243s, but Oscar, I do need to get back to running for sure. Let's see. I promise Obi-Wan this is actually legit. I'll take you guys off this and like show them a little bit closer. I promise this is not a green screen. So, hang on. I'll show you. Cody, 35 Mike, human intelligence collector. Let's see. Hey, Jed, for that $5 donation for the Python. Real quick, I'm going to show everybody this is real. This is not a green screen. So, all right, one sec. 0311 Marine Corps. Nice. That's awesome, man. I got a lot of respect to the Marines, dude. Okay, one sec. We're going to go ahead and get some W's in the chat real quick. Get some W's in the chat for Jet, please. And I don't know who was at the last stream, who's new maybe. Anytime we get any donations, we do an M1 Grand ping as a thank you. So yeah, let's do a ping real quick for you, Jet. I really do appreciate it. And one second. Yeah, Robert, I promise. I know it's understandable that you might think it's a green screen. I've got a lot of random stuff, but it's a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. But okay. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Hopefully. Okay, I think you can. Let's go ahead, Jet. Let's get you that M1 Grand ping as a thank you. I wish I could actually show it, but YouTube will not allow me to. So anyway, here we go, Jet. This one's for you. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. Seriously, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get this back up on the wall. All right. I can't wait to get the Python either, Jet. I really, seriously, thank you. Tarzan, yeah, it is a German helmet. I believe it's either World War I or World War II. I'm not super knowledgeable on helmets, but okay. There we go. Pink-handled gun. Okay, yeah, so that one's going to be, it's like a Saturday night special kind of thing. It's a, what is it, a Cobra 380, I think? C380? Something like that. Hey, Robert, thanks. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that, man. So, Ray, I'm out here in Missouri, so sorry you feel that way, but it's okay. I do have an SKS. It's right here, right by my shoulder, I guess. I'll get like a laser pointer or something so I can actually show you guys without risking getting a strike. But anyway, let's see. I need to play some actual chess. I haven't really sat down and tried it. So obviously I played checkers, but not chess. So all right, let's see what's winning. ARs seem to be winning right now. It's kind of neck and neck for the ARs and AKs. You can point with the nose. Yeah, no, I should. Let's see. Hang on, I'm trying to move this. Let's see. How long have I been into it? Zach, honestly, I'd say most of my life. When I was a kid, I had essentially this, but all toy guns. So, Ray, I'm kind of more so near Kansas City. So, anyway. But yeah, I just like to collect old stuff. That's all. I choose AK, but only a real one. Yeah, no, AKs are. There's really no wrong answer to that question. I mean, the correct answer is probably both. But anyway. Tarzan, yeah. So the bayonets are pretty sharp. The one on that Colt SP1, it looks like an M16. That one's pretty sharp. Freaks don't know do 10 to 100 grand pings. Oh my gosh, 10 to 100. That's like a lot. I can't math right now, but anyway. Hey, Rust, I appreciate that. I do have a 1911. It is on. I'm not far from Blue Springs. I know where Blue Springs is. Let's see. I'm good. Hopefully, you guys are all having a good day. I'm glad to be here, talk with you guys, and if you guys aren't into guns, that's okay. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat. I understand that to some people this may be kind of foreign and weird, I guess, but yeah, Ray, it's all legal. I've got, so I guess it depends on what state you're in. Some places you need like permits. I was stationed in Hawaii for a little bit, and so I needed permits there. Here in Missouri, you just need to be able to pass a background check, have a valid ID, and you're good to go. Orange Peel, thank you. I really do appreciate you. And but yeah, all these are legal. If it was not legal, it wouldn't be very smart of me to be live streaming this, but it's all legal. So anyway, but Ray, if you have any questions, like feel free to ask. Jet, kind of close to there. So I'm not Air Force. I'm Army. So I mean, I think there's some Army out at Whiteman, but anyway, what was your job? What did you do? So on active duty, I still have the same job. I just don't really do it right now in the Guard, but I was a 35 mic. It's human intelligence collector. I do like interrogations, debriefings, stuff like that. Thanks, Truth. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Yeah, I kind of think that German helmet might be World War One, but I'm not. I'm not a not an expert. So okay, you're in LA. I've been to LA a couple times. I spent some time out in Monterey. I lived there for a little bit, but anyway, ATF. Yeah. Okay, you're okay. Your pops was in World War II. Nice, man. For people that want to get in the military. So if you want to join the military, right now I'm in the National Guard. I was active for 9 years. So thanks everybody that's saying thank you for your service. I appreciate you guys. Monterey, California, not Mexico. But okay, anybody who's thinking about joining, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not a recruiter or anything like that, so I'll answer it honestly. But there's a lot of good things about the military, benefits wise, opportunity wise. There's some things that kind of suck about the military too. Um, but if you want to, if you're thinking about joining, just kind of stay fit and do some running, stuff like that. And I don't know, I don't know, just that's what you want to do. Just keep going. Weight loss, definitely. I'm guilty of it. I left. What's the process of joining the National Guard as a civilian? Okay, so I can't tell you joining the National Guard. I mean, it's essentially the same. When I joined active duty, yeah, the GI Bill is great, definitely great. You only have to be tased in the Army if you're going to be like a military police. If you're going into the military police, or probably something else, maybe, but by and large, no, you don't need to be tased. Okay, so if you want to join, first step is talk to your recruiter. You go talk to them. They'll typically figure out what you're interested in, and you'll go take what's called the ASVAB. It's like an aptitude. It's an aptitude test kind of thing. And so once you take that, okay, you're 24, thinking about enlisting. Any words? Hey, it can be very good. Like lots of good opportunities. The GI Bill, like someone said, is a very good thing. I'm actually going to flight school and using the GI Bill to pay for it. So anyway, but I'll start that pretty soon. I've been flying for a little bit, but anyway, that's a whole other thing. Anyway, if you guys are thinking about joining, you'll take that test. Eventually, you'll go and you go to a place called MEPS, which is what, Military Enlistment Processing Station. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it's called MEPS. And you go there. You have to do a whole bunch of tests and like um, lots of other random stuff, and then eventually you'll go to basic. And so I think it's kind of similar for all the branches, but yes, your GI Bill is transferable to dependents. So I forget how much you have to re-enlist for. I know it's a couple of years, but anyway. So if anybody's got any questions about that, feel free to ask. I'll tell you honestly, if I could go back and do it again, I definitely would. There's some things that my recruiter didn't tell me about, but what was the craziest thing that happened for you in basic training? Okay, craziest thing that happened for me in basic training was I'm not an active duty anymore. I have been thinking about going with a few buddies to Ukraine. Any good advice? Well, if you're thinking about doing that, I would say like try to get some gear and all that stuff. You probably have gear if you were active duty. Take it with you, and yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. I'll have to think on that. But craziest thing in basic for me, little Doug. Thanks for sending that. I really appreciate that, man. I was sitting up on these big stands. They were teaching us something. It was going to be like a live fire kind of thing. And so I was sitting way up in the bleachers, and I went to go take a drink out of my Camelback, which is like that. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Anyway, you drink water out of it. It's on your back, but so I went to drink that, and then I had my like M4 slung on one shoulder, and then it fell down. The drill sergeant was like in the middle of talking, and then my weapon fell, hit all the rungs on the bleacher, and fell into the rocks. And so he was like, "Hey, who did that?" And like he was mid sentence, and he was just like stopped. And so I was like, "Well, it was me. It was me, drill sergeant." And so then he told me to come down there, and I had to do some push ups, but it wasn't that bad. So anyway, armed services vocational aptitude battery. Okay, nice. Thanks for telling me that. But but yeah. So at the end of the day, I think something that was worse, and I've told this story I think once on stream. I had to go do. I got a 44 on my Marine test today. Nice, nice. Haven't heard of that, Micah. And let's see. Yeah. Anyway, so one thing that happened, I went to some training out in. It was California again, I think, but it's called NTC. I don't know if anybody in the Army would know what that is, but um, anyway, I went into a porta potty to go text my wife, and whenever I grabbed my phone out, it flew out of my hand because I had it in my gas mask container, and it's like a thing you have on your hip, and it started like bouncing off the like the toilet seat of the porta potty, and it fell into the porta potty. So I had to go put my hand in the porta potty that had been used a lot and fish it out. So that was probably the worst thing. But anyway, I want to rack the SVT 40, but I can't do it I can't do it while I can't show it. YouTube won't let me. Anyway, beast mode, staff sergeant. And I'm not Canadian, I'm American, so anyway. But Oof was right. I had to go wash it. It was pretty gross, but anyway. Megatron, I just like to collect old stuff to be honest, so let's see. Adrian, honestly, it's not really about that for me. I just like to remember history and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting to be able to hold a piece of history from like years ago, like something from like this one right here. I'm trying not to point, but that one's from like 1893. So it's just crazy to hold a piece of history that's that old. Like how many things from 1893 are still around, I guess. When I was in boot camp, I dropped my helmet with my Miles gear on in the porta potty. That was a nightmare. Oh, I believe it. You dropped it in the porta potty. Oh man. Jose, I do like Star Wars. I do. I remember our drill sergeant waking us up to. Oh man. So then, okay, you must have joined like I want to say a couple of years before I did. I joined in 15, so what was that? 2013 or something like that? I don't know, but he works for the army, so it makes sense to have Mike's guns. Yeah, Ray. I've just always kind of liked the historical aspect of it. So thoughts on Beretta 92, and how did you see it phase out during service? So I carried the M9, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. So I carried it on deployment, and I thought it was good. I would qualify with it pretty easily at the range and all that. So um, let's see. Sorry, uh, Rouge beater. Sorry, a Rouge. You should definitely restore it. I think that'd be cool. But I like the M9. I want to get one similar to that. So I do have an M1 Garand. It's all the way to the left. But let's see. Good to hear. Heck yeah. Diddy, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, who likes John Deere? My granddad used to have a John Deere lawnmower, but that's all I know really. I'm getting old. I joined in the army in 2000. Nice, Sonny. Yeah, I joined in 15, so yeah, you were definitely a little bit before me. That's for sure. I would have been 4. So yeah. Anyway, you are if America was a person. Well, I think that's a compliment. If so, thank you. Um, Mosin Nagant. I do have a few Mosins. I've got one right back here, right there. I can't point. I got a violation or whatever for pointing last time, so I'm trying to refrain from that. But Vladimir, yeah, I've got a few. Reserves and National Guard, the same thing. So reserves and National Guard are different, from what I understand. And I thought I joined the reserves like whenever I was leaving active duty. I signed a contract, and I guess I thought it was for the reserves, but it was for the National Guard. So from what I understand, it is National Guard is like state, like you work for the state. So right now, I work for like the state of Missouri, but reserves I think is still federal, and I'm sure it's way more. There's probably way more in that. Okay, reserves is for the federal government, National Guard's for the state. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But of a joiner's toolbox from 1890, it holds a lot of handmade tools. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Favorite 22. I got this World War II German. It's like a Car 98, but it's a, what is it? A trainer. It's a Walther KKM Sport Gewehr. I like it. Have I been? I haven't really went to any rivers here in Missouri, Peyton, but I need to. Let's see. Oldest one I've got, there is a, right over here, is going to be a, what is it? Japanese matchlock. So it's like 1700s. It's a Japanese samurai kind of thing, but I don't have any early GWAT M4A2s or anything like that, but that would be kind of cool to have. You should implement law. Let's see. Yeah, maybe so, Vladimir. But I'd say like most of the, I'd say the vast majority of gun owners here in the U.S. are great and abide by everything and all that. So, John Paul Jones, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Love the stuff in the bag. Thanks, Gabriel. I appreciate that. I do have 2 Lugers up here on the table. I'll show them in a minute. But Car 98 or Mosin. So I've got a few Mosins. That was one of the first rifles that I actually got. My dad gave me one for my birthday when I was like 13 or 14. So anyway, I'm good. John Paul Jones. Glad to be streaming again. So what's your favorite song made before 1650? I don't know, man. It is a Gewehr 43. Yep, so you've got the SVT 40, and then to the left of it is the Gewehr 43, and then past that shotgun is the M1. But you're an expert marksman. Nice, Charlie. Heck yeah. I think I've gotten it a couple times, but it just depends. Hey, Lucid, thanks. I appreciate that. You're from France. Hey, thanks for being here, Sophie. I don't know what time it is in France, but it is 7:30 here, or 19:30 if you go by like 24-hour clock stuff. Okay, Alan, I think that, so my Trink shotgun, it's a Vietnam era. It's kind of hard to find, to be honest. So it's 2:30 in France. Is it 2:30 in the afternoon or 2:30 in the morning? Micah, yeah, that's probably something I could do. Peregrine, thanks for sending that. I appreciate you. Woozy, I've never had to do anything like that. I'm very glad I haven't. So, yeah. Okay, 2:30 in France. Nice. My favorite Soviet rifle is going to be that SVT 40. My real name is Cody. So, yeah, there you go. Is that a Dragunov? So it's actually going to be a Romanian PSL. Is it true that your drill sergeant can give you nice names? Yeah, I mean, when I went through, probably it wasn't really like that necessarily, but I know probably earlier on, definitely. Okay, my sound is low. Can you hear me better now? Hopefully it's not too low. But if you guys can't hear me very well, just let me know. Do you know the Kurds? I do know the Kurds. I mean, I don't know any, like, personally, but yeah. Let's see. What's better, reserves or National Guard? I think it just depends. Whatever you're trying to go for. I've done active duty. I've done the National Guard, but I haven't done reserves. So let's see. Okay, audio and video is fine on your end. Okay, cool. Let's see. I can probably try to show this stuff up close a little bit. The only thing is like every time I try to show it up close, the stream for whatever reason just like gets shut down. So it happened not too long ago, but yeah, no BARs. Let's see. I do have a lot of videos on my channel with M1 and all the other things in the back. I take them to the range, but yeah. Let's see. It's because YouTube doesn't like weapons. Yeah, definitely. They definitely don't. So I got to be very careful with what I do. Best starting rifle for range shooting. I would say if you're like maybe a 22 of some sort, or if you're looking for like something in the military surplus department, maybe like a Mosin Nagant, something like that. Now I do have a 1911, but it's a World War I, 1917, 1911. I like it a lot, but I don't have any newer ones. Yeah, the Gewehr 43 is right over there. It's kind of by that shotgun. Justin, I don't really know what's going on with like the tax stamps and all that. I'm sure somebody in here can tell me because I kept up with it for a little bit, but it kept changing, and so I'm not really sure anymore. But they're sick. Hey, thanks, Douglas. I appreciate that. I don't have a SPAS 12. I almost got one, but the deal didn't go through, so we didn't. I didn't end up getting it. Do you have a gun that? Okay, the T-Rex thing, isn't that like a Marlin, like lever action or something? Maybe it's 4570. I don't remember though. But yeah. Hey, Peregrine, thanks for sending that again. Ooh, I don't have a World War II Trink shotgun. I've just got that Vietnam era one. So I do have a Nambu pistol. It's right in front of me, but I'll show it in a little bit. As of January 1st, no more federal tax on NFA. Okay, like suppressors and SBRs. Gotcha. So it remains the same, just no tax stamp kind of thing. But okay. Why don't you have an accent? I don't know. So I grew up in North Carolina, and I had an accent back then when I grew up there. Now I would come out here in the summers because I have some family out here, and I think I would kind of lose my accent there. And then I think just from being everywhere, I like being all over the U.S., stationed different places and all that. I don't know. I just lost my accent, I guess. But I look like Mr. Fantastic. Who's Mr. Fantastic? Let's see. I feel like Queso. Anytime somebody says you look like something and I have to look it up. I don't know if you guys ever watched Queso, but I think he's pretty funny. Wait, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, like from the Fantastic Four. Okay. Duh. Let's see. Well, I appreciate that. I think that's a compliment, but I do have a few SKSs, but let's see. Why are you surrounded by guns? Christian, honestly, I just like to collect old stuff. I think a lot of people kind of like to see old firearms, I guess. I don't know. But this is the arms room, so I have a lot of guns in this room. An M44 in that collection. Brandon, you're mistaken. There's one in the corner, right? The far corner. So, anyway. But it's okay. I think you can be... It's okay. There's a lot out here. It's kind of... And I've got more. They're in a gun sock, so... I promise it's not a green screen. Everybody thinks it's a green screen, but it's not. Let's see. Who's better? Oh my gosh. Micah, that's crazy, dude. Smith Model 52. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Yeah, North Carolina is pretty nice. I'm gonna get back there at some point. The East Coast is good. Ray, where are you roughly at? You can just say state or country or whatever, or you don't have to say it if you're not comfortable. That's totally fine. But demo, I got it. I'll check it. So no worries. Luke, I don't think I could get rid of any of this, to be honest. But anyway, so kind of fallen to pieces. It's a Romanian PSL, so it's not really an SVD at all, but it definitely looks like one. Yeah, so Brandon, I need to look again, but it's just a I think it's similar to yours. Langley. Okay. I've never been over to Langley. Well, okay, I've been to DC, but um wait, Langley, where's that at, Jet? Is that DC? I can't remember. But which is your favorite out of all of them? Probably that SVT 40, but no AR 14s. Um, Fat Boy Bart, I have done a little bit of hunting, but not in a long time. Okay, you're from Israel. Nice. Let's see. What's your topic today? Questions and teaching? Yeah, pretty much anything. So if you have any questions or whatever you want to talk about, let's talk. Just outside of DC. Okay, nice. I've been to DC a couple times. I just beat lung cancer. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad you did. Langley near McLean, Virginia, 30 minutes from DC. Okay, nice. I've probably been kind of near there, but I've never been to Langley or anything like that. Um, Nico, yeah, I don't have any of those yet, but eventually, maybe if like, let's see, Chucky, you almost got me. You almost got me. Hosea, it's all good. I right before I had some training with the guard, I tried to trim my mustache, and I looked like the little mustache guy, so I had to start from scratch. So it's coming back, but yeah, the army regulations for mustaches kind of suck. But okay, I'm from North Carolina. You need to come on back to Fayetteville and brag and play in the Pinelands. Yeah, no, I definitely do. I miss. I really like going through what was it? Freaking something Pines. I can't remember the name, but it's like eluding me right now. But that was a beautiful place, and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of some of the interesting things that are in Fayetteville. There's like a weird water park thing, but it's not really a water park, and it's like at a lake or something. That was weird. But yes, so I was active duty. Now I'm in the National Guard. So why is SVT 40 a favorite? I have two myself. Greg, I really like the way they look, and it's a ton of fun to take the range. So Noah, I typically go to the range. I haven't been in a little bit, but I'll typically go like 3 or 4 times a week. But spend an hour or two there. So I kind of pulled back a little bit because I was going through my ammo like crazy. But let's see. Jose, I need to play some Red Dead again. I just realized you're like you're the Red Dead character. I didn't realize that. Um, Nico, I didn't know that. Stretch, I do need to restock up. So let's see. Corey, I'm not a police officer or anything like that, but yeah. Can you watch it now, please? Yeah, I can watch it for you. Okay, I grew up in Eastern North Carolina, so I used to see the Robin Sage Phase 3 stuff, especially since SOCOM gets local communities involved. It's sad those two SF candidates. I didn't hear anything about that, Brandon. That's really sad. But Heather, don't have any of that. So, but let's see. Yeah, Robin Sage. So I did some training with um, some like Green Berets and stuff like that, and they were talking about Robin Sage. I can't imagine. Those guys are a different breed. Got a lot of respect for the Green Berets, Rangers. I mean, all the Special Forces guys, to be honest, and all the branches too. But there's something. Okay, I was coming over here to see demo. I was going to see what you sent. Let me refresh real quick. Um, Demo, I'm not really seeing it for some reason. Ooh. Demo, oh, you emailed. That's why you emailed it. I don't know why I thought Discord. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to let that download for a second. I'm going to check the comments. FAL or AK-47? That's a good question. I don't have an FAL. I want one, though. Let's see. Oh, shoot. You didn't know two candidates got stopped by deputy. Oh, okay. They try to disarm him. Oh my gosh, Brandon, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't hear that. Was that recent or was that like a while ago? Let's see. That's crazy. But no, I mean, I believe it. Listen with sound. Let's see. Okay. Demo, first off, I've seen those, I forget what they're called. That Belgian Air Force one. When I was in Hawaii, I used to see him take off. Oh, you're showing the. That's really cool. What kind of jet is that? That's like the. Is that a French one? I can't remember. Hang on, guys. I'm just watching a video that demo. One of the guys in the chat sent me. I think I see an Apache too. I used to see Apaches all the time flying. When I lived on Wheeler Army Airfield over in Oahu, so we'd see them flying all the time. But dang, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Is Warzone. I need to get back on Warzone. I haven't been on in a while, like years at this point. Okay, all right. Most important question: which one is your Grail gun? Okay, so one I don't have yet. Okay, it's a Typhoon. Nice. The one I don't have yet that I really want, MP40, like a transferable one, and okay, the one that is like worth the most is gonna be that Trent shotgun right there. I shouldn't point, but I needed to. You seem chill. I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna drop sub. Hey, thanks, George. I appreciate you, man. Okay, how long did I serve? So 9 years active duty, 1 year in the guard. Chris, come on, man. Hurt my feelings. Not really. It's all good, dude. Craig, these are all legal. So can you make a poll on is the dress blue and black or white and gold, please? Oh, man, it's been a while. I forgot about all that. I did watch it with the sound. I kept it turned down just a little bit, but I could definitely hear it. That sounded crazy. Dreco, thanks. Thanks. You check Rock Island. So Brandon, I cannot at this point get one yet, but eventually. I thought you couldn't show that on the screen. Show what on the screen? I'm not really sure. Jay, you're in Guam. Nice, nice. I knew a couple guys who went over to Guam. I think they were stationed there, but yeah. The highest caliber I've got is a 4570. It's right beside that the Romanian PSL. So scamp, yeah, no. I'm not, man. I like guns, that's all. So anyway. Can you show off your M1? I can't pick them up or anything, so I wish I could. YouTube won't allow it though. What company is your M16? So it's a Colt. It's a Colt SP1, but let's see. I'm American. You got snipers. I do have a few like DMR kind of looking ones, but Colt, yeah, absolutely. The transferables are no joke. It's a lot. So it'll be a minute. If we can, if this channel, we can make this channel like the next like Demolition Ranch, which we can't. I don't know that I could fill his shoes, but maybe then. But what's my favorite Rocky movie? The one with freaking the Russian one. What is that? Number 3? I can't remember. So, Tossed Ark. You should probably go to the doctor. To be honest, lots of folks asking about the Mac 10. Yeah, Jet. That's not a bad idea. Make new shoes then cold. That's true. That's very true. When it went full afterburner, you felt like something went. Oh no, I believe it. So when I would always go down to the Honolulu airport and we'd watch the F-22s, F-35s take off, and it was crazy. So, hey Craig, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. You can potentially be the next FPS rusher, demo ranks. Just go out and start shout. Yeah, pretty much. I definitely don't want to copy him or anything. I'll try to do my own kind of thing. So, What should my second gun be? Hey, Dr. Egg. Thank you. Thanks for that. Let me heart that and like that. Let's get some W's in the chat for Dr. Egg first off. And you already know we got to do an M1 Garand ping for you. So we'll get you turned around to the handguns real quick and we'll do a ping. So 1 sec. Yeah, no problem, man. You're famous. I definitely don't think I'm famous or anything like that. Like my description says, I'm just a regular guy with a crippling gun addiction. But okay, let's go ahead and do that ping for you, Dr. Egg. I really appreciate it. 1 sec. All right, Dr. Egg, this one's for you. 3, 2, 1. Hang on. It landed on my arm, so that didn't really count. So we got to do another one. Yeah. Let's try that again. Dr. Egg, 3, 2, 1. There, that's better. Hey, Fuzzy T-Bone, thanks for being here. And Dr. Egg, thank you again. Any donations we get goes towards the Colt Python. That's going to be the next thing for the channel. So, anyway. All right, let me get back over here. Yeah, so those artillery Lugers looking thing is a, I don't think they're original. The parts on them just aren't. So like that one on the left has no markings at all on it. So I don't know if it's a sneak Luger or what. Now this one is a DWM 1916 Luger, but the issue with that is that it has the regular P08 sights at the back, and then it also has the artillery sights. So I don't know. But what I do know is I don't think they're true artillery Lugers. But anyway. Yeah, no unit markings or anything, Jet. On that one, yeah, it's got some markings, but that one has nothing on it at all, or nothing on it at all. But come on, donkey butt, come on. No, it's all good, dude. 1911. Yeah, so we got that 1911 right there. It's a 1917 is when it was made. I have a 1940 Code 42. Brandon, I don't blame you. Let's see. All right, let's get you guys turned back around. All right. Adrian. So first off, that is a good question. I would say, and yes, they are. I got a couple Saturday night specials. But okay, so for Adrian's question, probably, I don't know. I think you could find a couple Glocks underneath that. And I would also say maybe like a Smith & Wesson Shield, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, maybe a Springfield Hellcat, possibly I've heard some decent things about some of the Taurus stuff. I've only got a judge, so I don't know. SIG P320, best starter gun. Micah, yeah. What do you think about the Smith & Wesson MMP 2.0? I've heard good things about it. I don't have one, but I've heard good things about it. Micah's trying to get you to accidentally ND or whatever, but I'd say one of those. What do you guys recommend? Anybody else in the chat for a first handgun, like a good beginner, affordable handgun? Let's see. What do you think about M16? So Kenny, that's going to be a Colt SP1, and I mean it's kind of like it is just semi-auto. So I like it though. 1911 Zip 22. Nice. I do want to get a Zip 22. I know they're terrible, but still, I think it'd be cool to have for the channel. But okay, if you could pick, I could pick anything. And yes, that is a trapdoor. It's a model 1884 trapdoor. I've heard good things about the P365s, but personally, I've never had one. Beretta BB80, nice. Glock 19X or Glock 45 to anyone? Yeah, I've got my Glock 19. was it Gen 5 MOS, but that's what I have, and I definitely recommend it. Desert Eagle for first timers. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a Desert Eagle. Not really. Don't. That's a joke. How do you feel about Canic for a first pistol? Don't know much. So I almost got a Canic a while ago, but I never did. I've heard good things about him though. So is anybody in this chat rocking a Canic? Can you guys let us know what you think about it? I want to give Adrian like some good info. But okay, Jet, nice. I need to get one of those. High Point, lol. Nice. I do have one of those too. It actually runs pretty well. Mine does at least. So I wouldn't trust it, but still. I guess I'd trust it more than my SIG M17, I guess. But I don't know. But I don't carry either of those. Hey, Bassin with Brad, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Budget. Okay, yeah, so we're trying to answer that right now. Capone or Capon. So probably like a Smith and Wesson Shield or like a. Does anybody else in here have Canics? I personally I don't have one, so I can't really answer that. But I've heard good things about the Shields and what is it, the Hellcats, stuff like that. Okay, you got your brother a Beretta. Nice. Yeah, Sig is definitely a different animal from High Point. I do only have two hands. I've got a lot. Brandon, yeah, I definitely understand your sentiment there. Just be careful with the new ones. Okay, interesting, Jet. Let's see. A Sig P226. I mean, I think those are decent. But I mean, with the way Sig's handling all this stuff, yeah, I probably won't get anything Sig for a while. Yeah, Robin, you're right. You're right. How do you have so much? Honestly, just saving, saving over the years, I guess. Um, yeah, I guess so, Christian. Not really. Most of these are old, so like if something crazy happened, I would not grab any of these. At least it's the 226. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Jet, actually, yeah, someone did. Micah said the 320. So able to at least show off your bayonet knife. I want to, but YouTube is so weird about this stuff. So um, it's kind of frustrating. But what do I do with this many? So Robin, to be honest, before I started this channel, nothing. They sat in the closet. I never really took them to the range or anything like that. And then eventually I just decided to start this. I'd wanted to for a while, but I didn't think I was qualified, and I didn't think I had like the. I was kind of thinking like, I don't have the knowledge of like forgotten weapons or like seeing arsenal stuff like that. So I was like, I shouldn't do this. Eventually, I just tried it anyway, and it's been a lot of fun. So I feel like I have a surface level knowledge on most stuff, but I'm not an expert by any means. So anyway, you have an M1 Grand. Nice, nice, Eleanor. I've got one as well. I really like it. So, um, one in old Slamfire Ithaca for a long time. So the only Slamfire shotgun I ever had was a Winchester Model 12. It was a riot gun, and I traded it for like a Colt SP1. But Jorge, I'm not the best shot. That's for sure. And it's actually really, I don't know, because whenever I film for the channel, I'm like looking through a camera in order to actually shoot. So not really. Um, so I don't have an M16, but I've got a Colt SP1. It's kind of like the M16, just semi-auto. I subbed and liked, man. Glad I ran into your channel. Thanks, Adrian. I really appreciate that. Um, you act like they're gonna save you from what's coming. I mean, most of these I'm not gonna grab if something crazy happens. So anyway, and mostly they're just collectible stuff. I've got a Slamfire 1924 Winchester 1897. Okay, that thing, I bet it is sick, Brandon. That's awesome. Practice, practice, practice. Absolutely, yeah. You got to practice. What's the last firearm you would ever part with in each category? Rifle, handgun, shotgun. Okay. Handgun, probably my Colt 1911, just because it's a World War I, 1917, 1911. Thanks for sending that, Jerome. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. Um, and then rifle wise, SVT 40, shotgun wise, that Trink shotgun right there. The what is it? Winchester Model 1200. So let's see, demo. I see you just sent me some. You sent me something. I will check that in just a second. But let's see. Oh, Mike is coming for you. Me loco. How do I feel like the Canics? So I don't have any Canics, but I've heard decent things about them. World War One or World War Two guns, if you have to choose. I'd probably go with World War Two Chief, but I really like World War One stuff too. I don't know. That's a hard question. So, I do have some Lugers on the table in front of me. A couple Lugers, a Nambu, some other random stuff. But okay, my opinion on FRTs. So, I don't have any of them, but I think they're cool. Now, I haven't gotten any yet because I know if I use it on YouTube, YouTube's just going to demonetize it completely, and so I'll do it at some point, but I'll just like burn through ammo even quicker than I already do. So, but still, I'm gonna get one. I do have an M95. It is somewhere over here, but I can't really. I don't remember. It's over there. That I promise. Um. Yeah, YouTube can't post an FRT. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, but I haven't been able to take a Sharps rifle to the range. I feel like that'd be really cool though. JGR, I feel like you're messing with me, but yeah, definitely don't get a 320 for your first, and definitely don't appendix carry it if you do. But yeah, let's see. I have not accidentally had like an ND or anything like that, so but yeah, I kind of mostly do mostly do milsurp stuff. Slim, I appreciate that. Is that a okay? So the Dragunov looking one is going to be from. It's actually a Romanian PSL, but but yeah. Let's see. LW, I don't do too much like attachments or anything like that on any of my stuff. Like I'd say probably the most was probably my RMR on my Glock, probably. So not that crazy, but hey, Yumi, I appreciate that. You got an AI? I don't know. My brain's not working. M95 and original. So Owen, I haven't actually checked it. I've never taken it to the range because I'm also wondering that. So eventually I'll do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. But Carol, people always say that. But I am a fan of airsoft. I used to do airsoft as a kid, but it's been a long time. Hey, Jerome, thank you. Double tap that screen if you guys feel so inclined. I would appreciate it, but you don't have to. It's good. LW, how's it going? I don't have anything spicy in the closet. Eventually, maybe I'll get some Dragon's Breath. I guess that would be spicy, but not in the same way that I think you're talking about. But let's see, what state am I in? I'm in Missouri, and they're all all these are real. But is that a Car 98 in the back? No Car 98s. I think the one you're seeing is a Type 38. It's an Arasaka. But the trash rod. I think you're talking about the Mosin probably. I love the Mosin, to be honest. Yeah, no, I do get screwed over by YouTube every time I stream, right? The least you can do is like and subscribe. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it. YouTube will probably take me down again tonight. We'll see. Okay, I think someone said, yeah, I'm probably gonna get canceled yet again. But yeah, a-hole. I'm out here in Missouri, kind of near Kansas City. So, okay, what's the second Top Gun on the floor? That's a B&T GHM9. Let's see. Zachary, YouTube has a lot of weird rules for like gun stuff, and so if I point at them, like I pointed at one 2 days ago, and I lost my streaming privileges for 24 hours. There's been other things where I got a strike for like a week, and they said I violated the policy. I know I didn't, and anyway, it's an ongoing thing with YouTube, and it's not just me. Everyone else, all the other gun YouTubers deal with it as well. So, um, let's see. How often do you re-up on ammo? I've had to re-up a lot more now that I started the channel, John Paul. I'd say it's at this point probably like I still need to re-up. I need to re-up. The issue is I've got lots of different calibers. So even though I re-up on a lot of stuff, I still need more. But um, so Adrian, I think what it is there's AI typically is what will like flag it first. And so like if I point at something or anything like that, the AI will like pick it up and send it as a violation, and then you have to appeal it. When you appeal it, a human has to review it at YouTube. And the thing is that they don't really go in your favor, at least for gun stuff. So I know if I was doing something different, like outdoor camping or something like that, I'd have no issues. But since it's gun stuff, they don't typically go with you. They don't side with you. So it is what it is. I knew it would be like this when I started. So, but all I can do is just keep going for as long as I can, and we'll see. I've got one strike, so if I get two more strikes, then the channel's done. But we'll see. So anyway, that's how it goes. Not trying to be depressing. I'll move on. But any handguns? I do have some handguns in front of me. I'll turn the camera around if you guys want to see. But um, 7.62. I've got a few 7.62s. I've got that M1 Garand. It's all the way on the left. But yeah, it sucks. But yeah, we can mod demo. Sorry, demo. I've probably been missing your stuff. The chat's kind of going a little bit crazy, but demo. Next time you say something, I'll mod you. So say something if you're still in here. But let's see, 115 viewers. Yeah, hey, I'm appreciative of all you guys, to be honest. So demo, are you in here still? If you are, say something. But let's see. I don't have any Webleys yet. Oh, there you are, demo. Let's mod you. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys want to see the handguns. There you go. Let's do the handguns real quick. So we've got that 320 looking one is a SIG M17. It's an actual Army issued one. One the Army sent back to SIG early on, like when they first got the SIG M17s. But let's see. Now donate 100. Yeah, if Micah really wants to do a backflip, if anybody donates 100, he will do a backflip. Is what he said. Yeah, the gold Desert Eagle is really ridiculous. I can't lie, but when I wanted to get the Desert Eagle, I just figured I should get the most ridiculous looking one, and that way I don't feel like I need to get another Desert Eagle. Like I'm good. I'm good on Desert Eagles for now. So I do need a BAR. That would be awesome. In full kit, Mike, you're gonna do a backflip in kit? That's crazy. All right. Christian, I don't know what you're meaning. 100 pesos. Hey, Jet, it's all good. The ultimate snub nose. Yeah, that's right, tactical. I've sent you stuff on email. Okay, yeah, I'll check it, demo. PS in 1911. What's the PS's full name? Zachary, I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean. Beauty, you're good. You're good. Heritage Rough Riders. Yep. I do have a SIG. It is right here, and it is unloaded. Um, Yeah, Fury. I don't carry that or anything. That goes to the range every once in a while, but other than that, yeah, no, it's not. I will not carry it. I carry that Glock over there with the RMR and the Streamlight. I don't have any WA 2000s, but that was a good gun. And one of the Call of Duties, I can't remember. The Stahlhelm. I think I can show you guys that. And yeah, they're all real. Hang on, I'll turn this around for a second. All right, hang on. Let me fix this. Yeah, no, I had to clarify. It is in fact unloaded. So 1 second, I will put on that Stahlhelm real quick. Or Stahlhelm, I don't know how you say it. Something like that. Let me just make sure I'm completely off camera so YouTube doesn't do anything crazy. Okay. So here's that helmet. It is a little bit freaking, I probably shouldn't even put this on, to be honest. But it's a little bit rusted. But yeah. So I'll put on a different one too. But yeah. No decals, so YouTube should be having. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing, no decals or anything on this, but mostly a collector. Yeah. So I think I have just a few modern stuff. I've got way more old stuff. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna take this off real quick. How much to shave the stash? I don't know, Shot. I don't know. You just let me know. I'm not opposed to doing that, but I just had to restart, so I can restart again. All right. Now this one's a Navy, World War II Navy Talker helmet. So it's a U.S. Navy Talker helmet. I don't know if I said that, but yeah. So it's big like this because you could put a radio underneath it. So I got this when I was over in Hawaii. I was stationed out there for a while, so I got this near Pearl Harbor. Honestly, I got another one too. I got two together. So let's see the G3 at the bottom. Yeah, so it's an HK SR9T. So it is big size. Gas masks. So I do have some gas masks. I forget what kind. It's not the current one, but and I think this was an inspiration for some of the helmets in Star Wars. How much? Oh my gosh! Not I can't do that crap. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I'm sure the headsets were crazy. But yeah, Rebel Trooper. That's what it looks like. Definitely. So, none of those. I Am Angel. How did your unit handle inspections? What kind of inspections do you mean? Like, because they would inspect our like barracks rooms, or like arms rooms inspections, like where you go to the arms room and inspect all the weapons, or I don't know what you mean. Demo, don't worry, I'll download all that. Yeah, that's Hops 9. That's like my gun cleaning stuff. So, all right, let me take this off. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Fix my hair. What kind of shotguns do I have? So I've got a Winchester Model 1200 trench. I've got, what else do I got? A Remington Model 11. It's a World War II riot gun. Whew. Oh, barracks room inspections. Did anybody get caught with alcohol? Oh yeah, all the time. More so like trying to think, like during AIT and stuff like that. Yeah. Diamonds, hey, right back at you, man. But anytime people get caught during AIT, everybody would have to take everything out into the hallway, and they'd have to inspect everything. So, RN, yeah, I definitely have a lot. I got a lot of random stuff. But hey, thanks for being here. If you ever come up to Indiana, I got some WW World War II shot. I'll have to take you up on that. Yeah, diamonds. Amen. Right back at you, man. They sent a full walkthrough of a Qatari C-17. I will definitely look at that. I've been on a C-17. I slept on one on the way leaving Kuwait to Afghanistan and leaving Afghanistan to Kuwait. So they're definitely cool. Definitely cool. I was on a C-130 as well. I started to get a little bit sick on that, but anyway. Um, hey, thanks, Arian. I appreciate that. And hey, you're good, Jacob. Or Jackbo? Sorry. I appreciate you. Kyle, you got it, man. You got it. AR-15 with a switch. Nice. Do you like it, Colin? I've always debated on getting some of those FRTs. I don't feel like I could even post it on YouTube, but they'll completely demonetize it. But what's your favorite mix of wool and polyester in a shirt? I have no idea. How's Kuwait? Apparently KFC is a big thing over there. I wouldn't be surprised. It probably is. Kuwait was very hot. The time when I was over there was very hot. But I couldn't leave the base or anything like that because I know if you're stationed there, I think you can leave and go into like Kuwait City and all that. But I couldn't because I was just like in transit from like leaving from the States to you stop in Kuwait and then you go to your place, whether that's Iraq, Afghanistan. So for me, I went to Afghanistan. But anyway, white lighting, I just feel like I'm normal, man. I just like to collect old stuff. Okay, arms. What was the first? Okay, the first one I ever shot was it's some 12 gauge shotgun. My family took me pheasant hunting, and at the end of the hunt, they let me shoot a bush. So I did. Mike had never been demoted, so I've always been a good boy. But yeah, not been demoted. I know a lot of people that have been, but yeah. So breakdown of all the modern semi-autos you have. I've got so I can't point to them, but I've got a GHM9 right there. I'm pointing with my elbow because YouTube is weird. PSA Stuyvesant right there, and there's a few others, but I need to like stream on Twitch a little bit so that I can actually like pick things up, I guess. But this guy just put all his guns out, show them off. But Cameron, I have lots of videos on the channel. Actually, like taking them to the range and all that. I just can't. I can't pick them up. I can't really point at them. I can't do anything. What was the weirdest place you ever fell asleep on in the Army? So Micah, I fell asleep standing up in basic because I was tired. We were waiting in line for. It's called the DFAC. It's a dining facility. So you wait in a line and just to eat and all that. And I fell asleep for like a couple minutes or what? Not even a couple minutes, maybe a few seconds. And yeah, I'd say that's the weirdest place. But and then when I was doing that training in California, I would sleep on top of the Humvee. I would close the gunner's hatch, and we didn't have any like machine guns or anything, so I'd put my legs in between the like that deflector shield thing where the um wait what? Because you were tired. Yeah, no, I did fall asleep because I was tired, Micah. You're right. You're right. But yeah, anyway. So anyway, 1911 or Glock. Uh, if I'm picking one for like for self defense, maybe a Glock. I mean, I like the 1911s too. Do you know what the Airbus A400 Atlas is? Yes, I do. I do. I've seen those at in Hawaii. I would see some of them. I want to say there were some like German Air Force ones of those. I think, but I could be wrong. Are you an AR guy? I like both, to be honest. DX, Glock 34 MOS is my go-to. Nice, nice, Ellen. Ellen Degenerate. That's a cool name. I don't have a real MP40. I've got a BB gun version, so it doesn't count. Colin, you okay? You did? That's crazy. What's the weirdest punishment you've ever seen or done? The typical stuff of like mopping outside while it's raining or sweeping, like sweeping the grass or something crazy like that. But but yeah. Let's see. It's basically in between the C-130 and the C-17. Okay, that makes sense. I like 1911s too, James or Dave. So yeah. Oh, let's check on the poll. We've got like 1,000 votes on that thing. See what's winning. Whew. It is. It looks like it's possibly ARs. I'm trying to wait for it to update, but yeah, no, ARs are winning. Any funny stories of you or a fellow grunt getting smoked? I'm trying to think. I didn't really get smoked that much. I'm trying to think of some funny stories. I don't know. We had a couple of guys get kicked off the deployment for they went to a party and somehow smoked meth. Actually, I don't even know if I can talk about that on stream. So I don't know how YouTube feels about that. But hey, Matt, thanks for sending that. I really appreciate that. Seriously. But trying to think of some other things that people actually got like in trouble for. Hey, thanks, Big Stepper. A Red Librarian, I appreciate you. Jerome, yeah, I don't know. They claim they don't remember doing it, but anyway. Hey, Matt, thanks for sending that too. I appreciate you. Have I ever seen the A-10 fire? So I watched them take off when I was on deployment, but never saw them do gun runs or anything. FV, thanks for being here, man. If any of you guys haven't checked out FV, you definitely should. He's got an awesome channel. But so I would watch the A-10s take off. I would see the Predator drones, all that. What is that, MQ-9 or something? Watch those take off. Matt, thanks again. Seriously. And I don't know if you guys know what the CRAM is, but it's like looks like a big tube. And whenever rockets or mortars would come in, it would like automatically shoot like the vast majority of it down. So those were cool. I saw those shoot. Okay, what's your favorite military movie? All Quiet on the Western Front is good recently. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I watched both. I think I prefer the old one a little bit more, but still. Can you remove Demo Army Dog as a mod? Let's see. What do you want me to remove him for, Mike? Is he doing something? But yeah, I forget what I was saying. But anyway, MG, I used to hunt like, oh wait, favorite movie. I don't know. That's a good question. I watched that one recently, Narvik. I thought that was pretty good. Obviously, I like Saving Private Ryan. That's a good one too. I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, because he's British. Demo. Yeah, Demo. I remember hearing that. Incoming. And then that going crazy. P90's a vibe, but that's about it. Yeah. I want to get one, but I know it's. I'll take it to the range, and that's about it. I second that, Micah. Yeah, Demo, you're on thin ice. You're on thin ice, bud. But not really. You're good. So, trying to think of anything else interesting. I don't know. But I subscribed. Hey, thanks for subscribing, MG. Seriously. But no BARs. I also don't throw our tea in the water. I try not to. Tolerate my tea drinking counterparts. Another cool thing was like when I was stationed in Hawaii, I would see the Apaches like do their like range stuff where they would like fly to the range or whatever and like fire their missiles and all that. Their cannons, not cannons, 20 millimeter, I think is what it is. But anyway, Full Metal Jacket's a good one for sure. Yeah, I definitely watched that. It's a good one. Apocalypse Now, stuff like that. But anyway, M3 grease gun. I don't have any of those, but eventually maybe. We'll see. The Warthogs are awesome. Yeah, definitely. I sometimes see them fly around here, and I see the B2s. But hey, FE, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're having a good night. I finally got my privileges to stream back again. So I got in trouble for, they said I picked up a firearm. I was pointing at one, and I tried to appeal it, and they rejected it. So, anyway. Colin, okay. Were you in the military or like a police officer or what? Enemy of the Gates is a great one too. Definitely. What is a P30? I want to say it's like a Kel-Tec, but I could be way off. Let's see. P30. No, it's an HK. I'm way off. P30, it's available in 9 and 40. It looks cool. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Guns Blazing Ranch, thanks. Thanks for correcting me, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for being here, first off. But yeah, we're just hanging out. So I just got my streaming privileges back. So anyway. But I don't have an HK P30. I've got an HK VP9 SK. The only other HK I've got is that HK SR9T right there. So anyway. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good night. I appreciate all you guys. So we'll see. Let's see. I may do another poll. I don't know. You guys got any good ideas for a poll? I do have a license. All these are legal. It's all good. M4. I have a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro, if that counts. And thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Matthew, how's it going? Old school muskets. I've got a Colt 1861 musket. It's somewhere in all of that. But I probably shouldn't point. I forgot. Anyway. Oh yeah, Micah, you did say that. License, LMAO. Yeah, absolutely. I had to have licenses. I had to have a license when I was stationed out in Hawaii, but it was like pretty, not difficult, but there was a lot of steps to get any guns out in Hawaii. Come on, don't report me, Marito. It's okay. But let's see. I haven't gotten to Python yet. We're getting there though. We're getting there. So, but yeah, here in Missouri, I don't need a license. I'm good. I'm good to go. So, Colton, yeah, definitely. Oh man, there's a fly in here just landed on my face. I do have a Glock 19. It's on the table. That's kind of my go-to. Kept having somebody come to the house. They kept knocking on the door in the middle of the night, like multiple nights in a row. So I had that, and I had that trick shotgun. So just in case, I guess. But I need to get the bayonet for it. Then it would be really complete. But shot, thanks. I appreciate you. Justin, you can ask any questions. Go ahead. Susie, I was in Hawaii from 2020 to 2024. So yeah. I lived down in Eva Beach, and then I lived on Wheeler Army Airfield. So yeah, no, this guy was on something. He was being very weird. You're from Missouri, so I'm from North Carolina, but I live out here and in Missouri for now. In Missouri, north of KC. Yeah, I'm not too far from KC. So let's see. No scars and no Kembers, but maybe eventually. Yeah, my stream did get banned last time, so we'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't get banned this time, but it tends to happen. Okay, near Charlotte NC. Okay, I'm from right around Charlotte, kind of more so near up towards Asheville a little bit. I don't know if you know where like Gastonia, Kings Mountain, that area is where I'm from. So anyway, Corey, I just like to collect old stuff. To be honest, just like old stuff. But High Point, I do have a High Point. I like it. It's pretty good, I guess. I wouldn't trust it with my life or anything, but I like it. I was, let's see. Anybody who doesn't sub sits when they pee. Hey, you heard it. You heard it from Guns Blazing Ranch. You better subscribe, and you better subscribe to him too. He's got a lot of good stuff. I am a touch overweight, red-blooded. It's because when you leave active duty, like you're used to working out every day, and then you go to like civilian life, and then you're lazy, or I'm lazy. You don't have to be lazy, but but I'm lazy. I'm trying to do better though, so don't worry. I will not be fat pretty soon. I'm trying to lose the lbs. So Guns Blazing Ranch is here. Yeah, he's here. He is definitely here. Honestly, got an awesome channel. So that's not me like glazing or anything. Like he's honestly just has a good channel. So nice jammer jelly. That's awesome. But shotgun. Okay, so I've got side by sides. I don't have any over unders. I just think side by sides look cool. But yeah, there are people who there are people. Yeah, so Marks, it's kind of weird. Like I think it's just because it's guns. Um, I had a few where they claimed I broke the firearms policy, and I didn't. I know I didn't, but they didn't. They didn't care. So it's how it goes. I'm sure Guns Blazing Ranch probably deals with it too. You left active duty to become Howdy Doody. Howdy Doody. I don't know. That's an older reference. I know I should know it, but I don't. But yeah. So now I'm in the National Guard now. But anyway, let's see. Can a BB gun make someone bleed? Yeah, totally, Justin. Totally. I mean, it wouldn't be lethal necessarily. I'm sure it maybe unless you had like a freak accident, but yeah. Any World War II vehicles? None of those shot. Not yet. Not yet. It's Howdy Doody time. Let me look that up. Hang on. My brain is just not working right now. Okay, it's like a freaking ventriloquist thing. I've never seen that, so I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. But appreciate your service. We need men like you. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I'm definitely trying to be a little bit more fit. So working on my running again. Anyway, recommend getting a 1911 A1. So I've got a 1911, but it's like just a 1911. It's not an A1 or anything. So anytime I take it to the range, I get I get slide by. Ask your boomer parents. I will. I will ranch. I definitely will, man. Let's see. Anyway, just a lot of random stuff. My favorite is definitely that SIG M17, the 320 kind of thing. Not really. I haven't had any issues out of mine, but I'm definitely not going to carry it or anything. So, anyway. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I said this to any of you guys. I was going to go to Goals, that event in Knoxville. I'm not going to end up going anymore. I had a few things come up, but anyway. Let's see. You subscribe to Guns Blazing Ranch. Nice, John Paul Jones. Awesome. Any World War II Marine Corps stuff? I don't think I have anything. Marine Corps Knuckle Duster, but I need to. I need to, for sure. Let's see. Where's the whiskey room? Oh, that's not a bad idea. I don't really drink, but I just save my money for more guns. That's why I drive a Prius. So, anyway. Got a Prius and a minivan because I got kids. Anyway. The only PSA stuff I've got is there's a PSA Stizen on the floor. I want to point to it, but YouTube banned me last time I pointed. So, I'll take you to the gun tuber parties at SHOT Show. You better. You better. We'll go. We'll go. I'll drive my Prius out there. We'll save all the gas. But yeah, looking forward to it. Ranch, seriously. I just joined, but do you have a Car 98? No Car 98s. Eventually, though. How am I? Or, oh my gosh, David, I can't be reading that. YouTube will cancel me. Better film it. I'll film it. I'll film it. Yeah, definitely. So it's a 37 millimeter launcher. It's not a 40 millimeter. It's a federal riot gun. So it's like a tear gas launcher. It's got a few other things it does too. But anyway. Chien? I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong, but hey, thanks for being here. Okay, Harry, that's awesome. Team Water here. Broken Shooter, I'm not getting the reference, but I'm glad you're here. Why do I have all the guns? That's not a bad question. So the reason why I've got it all is I just like to collect. I like to collect old stuff, so you'll notice like most of this is all old antique kind of stuff. I do have some new stuff. I need to get more, but anyway. We got all them guns because America. Absolutely. Sorry, my kids are supposed to be going to bed right now, but one of mine is like crashing out. So if you hear her yelling, that's why. Team Gatorade. Okay. I got your email, Demo. I'll check. Tyler, I don't have a safe. I've kind of outgrown a safe, and yeah, I've got possibly a gun wall. We'll see. We'll see. More on that later. But Cody, okay, so this is kind of messed up, but I loaned a handgun to my parents, and the one I loaned to them was a SIG P320 X5. So this was before all this stuff had came out, and now I'm like, okay, maybe I need to take that away from them. But as of now, they've got it, and they're a couple states away. So anyway, but hey, Zachary, thanks for being here. I need to like trade it out for a Glock or something for them. But I mean, I've told them, hey, be careful. But yeah. So, what's your least favorite? Least favorite. I've got a Hungarian PA63. It's like a Hungarian Makarov. There's something wrong with it, so I've been having a heck of a time trying to get it to work. But Zach, I kind of stream whenever I can. Guns Blazing. That's actually I've been in talk with them, so we'll see. I'm super excited. Super excited. I think it's coming. So anyway, but yeah, good job. Good job subscribing to Guns Blazing Ranch. If any of you guys haven't, you guys should. He's an awesome dude. But and like I said, I'm not glazing. I honestly I was subscribed to him before I started this, before I started the channel. So anyway, I think I was at least. I definitely had watched his stuff before I started. But anyway, got 3 PSA daggers. Nice. That's awesome, Tyler. Um, nice FBI. Can you show me a dove hunting gun? I don't think I have any, to be honest. Not like fancy, like old, like over-unders glazing. I'm not glazing, I promise. Nice, Tyler. Let's see. Anyway, nice collection. Thanks. Any Yugo? I've got a Yugo SKS, but it's in the closet, so. I've got 1 billion views. You definitely seen it? Yeah, definitely. I know I have. I'm trying to think of what I think some of the first ones I saw was like you're reloading, like gotta keep reloading, compilation things with the what is it? Freaking Ecstasy of Gold. That was like so smart. That's like awesome. Anyway, that sounds like I'm glazing. I'm gonna stop. But anyway, can I see your G3? So it's an HK SR9T. I got it a couple of years ago. Got it off of some SWAT guy over near Bragg, Fayetteville, North Carolina. I used to live out there, so the place I used to stay in Fayetteville was pretty rough. Just a random apartment complex. I just got out of the barracks because I got married to my wife, and I was like, well, I'm going to save money. I'm going to get the cheapest apartment I can find. That was a big mistake, but in Fayetteville. So, sup, Gravy Seal. Hey, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it, okay? You finally got to catch one of your lives. Hey, thanks. Thanks for being here, Omni Man. And let's see. Double tap that screen. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Let's see. How's the National Guard? It's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just different from active duty. You know, things are just a little bit different. But ICW, yeah, definitely, man. Is that an Enfield? Yeah, so there's an Enfield back there. Number 1 Mark III. But yeah. Do you have some muskets? They're kind of in the corner in a gun stock and all that. But what do you got from the World Wars? I've got a M1 Garand, Gewehr 43, SVT 40, Type 38 Arisaka, a couple of Mosins. I've got that's a P14 Enfield back there. A number 1 Mark III Lee Enfield, a few other things. Okay, so what's the next classic you're looking to pick up? So I think the next thing's gonna be a Colt Python. After that, like I think DSA has this like bush tracker. Oh yeah, Colt SP1 right there. after the Colt Python, I think that Bush Tracker FAL, it's like the Rhodesian looking version. I think that's what, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Pretty much whatever I can find that's kind of rare or different, I guess. Okay, my volume's really low. Is it really low for you guys? Hopefully it sounds decent. But hey, I appreciate that, Ranch. Um, do you have anything you were trying to like get next? Like anything you're in the my brain's not working whenever I do these streams, but volume is fine. Okay, cool. Um, how's that Python going? So we're like over halfway to there. So I think start of September we're gonna end up pulling the trigger, I guess. Anyway, so okay, loud and clear, nice. Get a Sig P320. I definitely will. I will, Ben. Do my kids shoot? So they're pretty young. My oldest is 5, and so I've taken her and my other. She's 4. I've kind of started teaching them a little bit with 22s and all that. So they've done pretty well. I'll keep helping them, but like right now I'm pretty hands on with it. So anyway, we'll see. Yeah, no, I got a Sig M17 and I got a P320X5, but actual quiet and soft voice. Thanks, Demo. I appreciate that. What's your most impressive shot? I'm not really that much of a marksman, to be honest. So, anyway, gun ASMR. Maybe I don't know. This dude's kids don't have access. Yeah, no, I keep this door completely locked, so they can't get in here. I do have a short with that's my oldest with the pink rifle. That's hers. It's somewhere in here, but anyway. Do you like Colt? I've got a few Colts and I like them, but anyway. Uh, hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Favorite rifle that you could show off? I really like that SVT 40, but anyway. What is good self defense for beginners that doesn't jam, low recoil on the wrist? Nathan, handgun wise, I'd say maybe a Glock, maybe Glock 19, Glock 26, Glock 43, if you want something like that. Um, Smith and Wesson Shield maybe, or Smith and Wesson Bodyguard. You've got the Springfield Hellcat. Also anybody in the chat, what do you guys suggest for like a beginner first handgun kind of thing? I would say something in 9 mil maybe, but anyway. Hey Eddie, thank you. It's a Colt SP1, but it's around like the Vietnam War era. It's just a civilian version. So Jan, I just like to collect old stuff. Most of these things are very like old, antique kind of things. So let's see. Jay, nice. Are you gonna? Yeah, I will watch the stuff you sent. Or yeah, I'll watch the stuff you sent probably after the stream. But yeah, I do have some muskets. I've got an old Japanese musket right here. I want to point with my fingers, but YouTube is weird. Anyway, it's an old Japanese musket. You know, I'll just take you guys off and show you. All right, hang on. So this right here is the oldest. Just don't look at my Crocs, okay? It's weird. So we got this Japanese musket. It's a Matchlock from like 1700, something like that. But yeah, we got the Beretta ARX there at the bottom. Keltec Sub 9, that Federal Riot gun. Then you got the PSA Stizen. No, they're not in sports mode. They're just I don't even know what you would say, but anyway, B&T GHM9, the one with the suppressor. That HK has the what is it? HK SR9T. So let's see. No socks. Just Crocs. That's just my feet. They're very not tan, I guess. No 50 BMGs, but yeah. You gotta You got to donate to see my feet. Not really. That's weird. But anyway, yeah, I do have a Glock 19 MOS. Show them Crocs, boy. No. Um, you're true American. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Currently bidding on. Oh my gosh. Gun or Blazing Ranch. That's awesome. Can't wait to see the videos and all that. I heard something about Daewoo being imported again, possibly. I do have a trap door right there by that Romanian PSL. I love it. It's so much fun. So I think you'll love it. But all those sound super cool. Eventually I'll get to that level. Jalen, I'm from the South, North Carolina, but I'm out here in the Midwest now. So I always want to get a Daewoo, Micah, but every time I tried to, the deal just it fell through. But guns, yeah, definitely impeccable taste as well. My favorite song, I don't know, but no FG42s yet. And I don't know, they're super rare, so probably maybe never, but we'll see. Put that suppressor on your bayonet. I should. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I need an FAL. Let's get you guys turned back around though. Hang on. How's your ammo supply? KM, I definitely need more ammo. I always need more ammo, to be honest. The issue is I've got so many things with different calibers, so I stock up on one thing and then I run out on something else. So, but hit the gritty. I don't even know how to do that, but yeah, they're all empty. Yeah, they're all empty. Nothing's in them. So, anyway, my go-to is probably gritty on them Crocs. So yeah, my go-to is probably the Glock 19, and then that Trink shotgun over there. I can't point to it, but the M1 carbine, yeah. So it's a inland, but yeah, bacon is good. I agree. Nice Dragunov. So it's a Romanian PSL, but it looks like a Dragunov. Are you in the hood? Not here. Not here, JB. I live out in Missouri. It's kind of more rural where I'm at, but I used to live in Fayetteville, and where I lived in Fayetteville was definitely a little bit more of the hood. But who made my Lugers? Okay, so I will tell you real quick. All right, so for that Luger right there, it has no markings at all. I don't really understand that one. Maybe it might be a sneak Luger, but literally nothing on it. Either that or somebody just filed down everything on it. Now this one, yeah, it's got no code or anything. Ranch. That one is a 1916 DWM, but I don't think it's actually original. It has the P08 sights on the back, and then it's got the artillery Luger sights as well. So I think somebody just threw something on there over the years, but yeah, these are all real, not fake or anything. So anyway, but yeah, that one over there has nothing, no markings or anything. Let's see. Okay, so that Schofield looking one up there is here. You know what? Let's just take you guys off and show it a little bit closer. Okay, so the Schofield is actually a Smith & Wesson Model 2. It was made in like 1864, but yeah. You got the Desert Eagle, but yeah, so this one's that DWM, but yeah. Demo, you better stop spamming, man. I have to put you in timeout. Like my kids. But yeah, so we got that Type 14 Nambu. The one I don't like is, my least favorite is that one right there. PA63. But anyway. And the only reason I don't like is I can't get it to work. So, all right, hang on. I'm going to try to fix you guys real quick. Yeah, so they're all real. Not... Micah, you want to know how old I am? I'm 28. Okay. Demo, you're on thin ice, bub. John Paul Jones is ready to take away your wrench. But ban the Brit. What a collection. Hey, thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. Twinsy twins. Yeah. Yeah, we need to at some point get together, and then I'll let you use mine, and so that way you can like dual wield both of them. But because I want another one to do that, but I don't think it's worth it to get a whole nother one just for that. But bring the 1776 to the Brit. It, Demo's been pretty quiet after that. I think he's scared, but no high powers. No high powers. Uzi 9mm. I'd like to have one of those. Yeah, so it is a Gewehr 43. Uh, but yeah, it needs some work. Is it an MSG or a 3-gun away from the camera? I'm not really sure what you mean, Big Cheese. What's my favorite? One of my favorites is the SVT 40. And man, I think the cicadas are like crazy right now. The Quiet Kid. Hey, Josh Dubs, thanks for the $2 donation. I guess I am kind of quiet, but not the Quiet Kid. I know what you're going for. Let's get some W's in the chat for Josh. And I'm sure most of you guys already know, but I have not done a desk pop. I have not. But anytime we get donations, we do an M1 Garand ping as a thank you. So I'm going to get you turned over to the handguns, and we'll do a ping real quick. Here we go. Ivan, I really need to count it, to be honest. I don't really know. I've lost count of how many at this point, but here we go. All right, Josh, here we go. This one's coming for you, or this one is for you. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate you. Hey, come on. Guns Blazing Ranch, you didn't have to do that. Let's see. Let's heart that. I hearted it, like it. Everybody put some W's in the chat for Guns Blazing Ranch. Anybody who doesn't sub sits when they pee. Are you going to take that? You better subscribe. And now we have to get another grand ping for Guns Blazing Ranch. I'm going to try not to give myself grand thumb. Here, 1 sec. All right, we're good. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Guns Blazing Ranch. This one's for you, man. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. That's going towards the Python. All right, let me put this back in. Throw it back up on the wall. All right, heck yeah. Now, I could be wrong, but we might actually be able to finish a whole stream without YouTube banning me. That's going to be crazy. Eddie, okay, good. I was hoping it would be, hopefully you could hear it, but Hakeem thumb. I didn't even know. I don't have a Hakeem, but I believe it. Okay, you want to see, someone wants to see the helmet. I'll show you guys that weird talker helmet, the U.S. Navy one. Let me put it on real quick. I'm going to put it on off camera so YouTube doesn't say I'm like picking up anything. But here it is. So I got this in like Pearl Harbor when I was stationed out in Hawaii. And answer you. Second spaghetti noodle. I'm sorry. I've missed your chats. The chat's going kind of crazy. Is that a World War I helmet? Yes. So one of them is a World War I helmet. I don't know which one you saw, but anyway. Let's see. I forget what I was saying. But yeah, you could like use a radio. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is freaking fried right now. Take that off. All right. Yes, I do want to get a Zip 22. Just, I know they're terrible, but yeah. Hey, Guns Blazing Ranch, thanks for being here, man. I really do appreciate you. I'll talk to you at some point. Yeah, I appreciate you. Looks like my Eddie. Okay, so I am a staff sergeant, but I don't know what that is in the Air Force. I think that's an Air Force rank. But anyway, yeah, Branch, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Let's see. So what does YouTube ban me for? So, okay, Demo just he emailed me, said, please let me back. He was putting time out. Um, but okay, it's in the Marines. It's staff sergeant. Okay, interesting. Sorry, um, I thought it was whatchamacallit, Air Force. But anyway, hey, thanks for your service, man. I appreciate you. Now I was saying something, but I forgot. Oh well, I don't know. Someone was asking me what I get banned for. So it's just random stuff. Like 2 days ago, I pointed at one of those, and they said, or the AI flagged it and thought I was picking up a firearm. So I um, tried to appeal it, but they denied it. So, what kind of staff do you have? I have a nice Dixie. Are these weapons even real? I promise they're real. I've got videos on my channel. So, um, I have heard that, Micah. I have heard that. Let's see. Why can't you pick up a firearm online? So, for whatever reason on YouTube, you can't pick them up. You can't touch them. On Twitch, you can, but on YouTube, they don't let you. So, I'm not part of the NRA. No, Evan. I think I was part of the NRA years ago, but then I kind of realized they don't really do that much. So, anyway, 200 yards with an AK iron sights. Nice. Nice, David. I appreciate that. I don't know. Have you ever tried the DD 9mm PCC? Is that like Daniel Defense? I'm guessing. If so, no. Um, nice profile pic, man. Um, Demo. I'm sorry, man. You just can't be spamming. But yeah, it had to be done, I guess. I love your channel. Hey, thanks, Spaghetti Noodle. I appreciate that. Would I rather carry a rock or P320? I don't know. Probably a rock, I guess. So, brother, former soldier. Yeah. So, active duty army and now National Guard. So, anyway, ban the bread. I'm trying to get back in the Marines. Currently, COVID has ruined a lot of stuff for me, and I got waivers on waivers, bro. But if not, I'll probably go to the army or something. Nice, man. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can get back in. Um, I know that I don't know Marines to Army. I don't know if you can keep your rank. I know if I went to the Marines, I couldn't keep my rank because I know I have to go back through basic or y'all's version of basic. Um, so I've learned my lesson like a 5-year-old. You must demo. Um, if you were, I have no idea. Just some guy. What's your favorite? Mine's probably the SVT 40. Let's see. Um, TF3141 here. And yes, from Marines to Army, rank is kept. Okay, that makes sense. Because I know, like, Marines don't have to go, like, you wouldn't have to go through Army basic. But anyway, yeah. Would you rather EDC a C96 Mauser or a POA? Oh, C96 for sure. Micah, yeah, you called it, man. You called it. Would honestly rather a Mossberg Defender over the AR or AK. Okay. Mossberg Defender. I know that's a shotgun, but let's look it up. I used to have a Mossberg Shockwave, but I traded it away. Mossberg Defender. Yeah, that looks cool. I've debated on getting a Maverick 88 just for the channel. I've heard good things about him, but so the Ithaca looking one is actually it's a Winchester Model 1200. It's a trench model, but they're all real. All these are real. So the M1 was made in, it was in Inland, is the manufacturer. Scott, how's it going? Thanks for being here. What do you think of PCCs? Is there a place for them? Seth, I know a lot of people don't really like PCCs. I do like them. I think for like maybe home defense or something, but everything else I guess is kind of debatable. Best mile time and your peak army shape. Johnny, so that would have been like during basic, I think. Hey, John Paul Jones, have a good night. Thanks, man. I appreciate you for always being here and showing up. You too, Micah. You're always here. Best mile time, probably 6 minutes. I think I got a 2 mile in like not 6 minutes for a 2 mile, but you know what I mean. Like probably 12 and a half, 13 minutes probably for that 2 mile run, but I'm not there anymore. So I got to get back. Um, Thanks to all who is serving or has served in the military. I appreciate you. Hey, thanks, Nathan. I appreciate that. Any Mausers? I've got a Spanish Mauser. Let's see. I heard the Army has to do Marine boot camp if they are transferring. I think they can't keep the rank. Yeah, Eddie, I think you're right. I'm now the child of the moderators. I had a Glock 19 with, let's see, I guess Micah just timed you out for 10 seconds. How was it in the National Guard? It's kind of weird, to be honest. I'm used to active duty, and like, I don't know, things are just different, a little bit different. I don't know. It's not bad, but I think part of me wishes I just stayed active and didn't get out, but another part of me is like glad I did this and started all this. So I'm a fellow soldier. I love what you do. Hey, thanks, Spaghetti. I appreciate that. Do you play DayZ? I haven't played it, but I need to. Have I ever deployed to a combat zone? So I was in Afghanistan for 10 months, but not a Scientologist. I'm just a Christian. Grew up like Southern Baptist and all that. So anyway, any 1911s? I've got a 1911 on the table. It's a 1917 Colt U.S. Army. I am a Pogue. I'm not infantry. So, Paula, thank you. I appreciate that. Have you ever? So I've got some of that ammo RN, but I haven't actually taken it to the range yet. Eddie, get picked up by Delta. Yeah, no, I'm at this point. I've got a whole family, and yeah, it's just I'm all good on that. But maybe when I first joined that, yeah, 11 Bravo here. Hey, nice man, nice. I was at Bragg from 2017 to 2020, and then I went to Hawaii from 2020 to 2024. But anyway, let's see. MOS 35 mic. So do like interrogations and stuff like that. But I'm trying to think of where I got mine. I think mine was Fiocchi RN. But Sarah, I'm just in the Missouri National Guard. Okay, Miles. So this stream is Demo's crying in the corner. Don't cry. You're good, man. Oh, he just freaking man, timed out for 10 more seconds. Okay, Miles. So this stream is just I've got like old firearms and all that. So sorry, Mike is cracking me up a little bit. I got all these old firearms, so I just kind of show them a little bit. But anyway, Joel, I hope I never have to be honest. Orange Peel, thanks for being here. Do you have a BAR or Thompson? Yeah, no, I don't have either of those, Richard, but I'd love to have them. National Guard has a lot of guns. I thought you would have been the armorer for a militia. No, yeah. Can you tell me an internation story? Like, or you mean like interesting? But, dude, Micah, you're going crazy. Where do you mostly get cool older stuff from? So I want to make a video on that, but YouTube is very weird about it. So, interrogation. So I don't really know. I don't know. What's the oldest gun I have? I've got an old Japanese Maxlock right here. I'm pointing with my elbow because YouTube is weird. It was made in like the 1700s. So M16, it's actually a Colt SP1. So it's going to be a semi-auto. Wesley, so I could do a stream at the range with like Twitch maybe, but I can't do it with YouTube. They won't let me pick these up or anything. Let's see. Good army story. I'm trying to think. I dropped my phone in a porta potty once during training, and that sucked. But other than that, I don't know. Can you pull Desert Eagle or 50 cal heavy sniper? I could probably do that. So yeah. Anyway, so I dropped my phone in the porta potty. I had to fish it out with my hands. That was pretty gross, but yeah. Anyway, not a gunsmith, but would you ever let someone? Yeah, I mean, probably at some point. I kind of want to do like a. I don't know. I always thought about doing like a museum or something, but I don't know. Thought about volunteering for Ukraine instead for the International Legion, but not sure yet. Eddie, okay, that's interesting. Yes, I don't know. I spent a little bit of time in Ukraine, and that was um, definitely interesting. But look at this absolute Chad still going strong. Hey, below average Utah dad, thanks for being here. If you guys haven't checked him out, you should. Below average Utah dad is awesome. He's a fellow, not not veteran, I guess service member is the word I'm looking for. But I will only leave once I have no more Britishness. Demo, you're on thin ice, bub. You better be good. Thinking of banning you for 10 seconds again. Should I do it? Micah, do it. 10 seconds. Um, unlock the armory. Great guns. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Can I do a Call of Duty World at War? Or could I? Yeah, I need to. I should probably get like a, I don't know, like a PlayStation, like a PS3 or something. But, um, dude, Mike, you're making me crack up, dude. Funniest thing your drill sergeant made you do? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly I don't really remember basic that much. It's been like 10 years at this point. But have you ever worked with special forces units or an ODA? So I've never worked with them. Like I was attached to a special forces group for some training, but that was the extent of it, and that was like 2 weeks. But those guys are hardcore for sure. What do you think of the new Battlefield 6 trailer? I thought it looked cool. I definitely am curious to see how it is. So, um, Richard, I don't know what that is. I have to go next stream. I'll probably do another one in the morning. So, anyway. Spaghetti, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. High speed guys. Yeah, those guys are high speed for sure. For sure, Eddie. Sinin? Yeah, no, that's not me, man. Um, you're just an. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Hey, Red Baron, thanks for being here, dude. T boy. um, man, yeah, I'm trying not to laugh. I don't have Call of Duty Mobile, but yeah, love the bayonet. Hey, thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, Micah is a little bit. He's pretty ruthless. Should I ban him again? Um, I don't know. If you guys think Micah should ban the other mod, just let me know in the chat. Let's see. String new line? Yeah, no. I just like to collect old stuff. So, which one has the worst recoil? Probably, I don't know. One of the Mosins, maybe? Or, so I think I've got a Cyclops. People are saying yeah. So, you got to ban him again, I guess. But, no, you're good, Wesley. That's what this is all about. If you got any questions, just throw it in the chat. We can talk about it. But, Red Baron, you're the one who sent those tungsten rounds, right? But hey, Rizzler, thanks for being back, man. I appreciate you. Taylor, yeah, they're all real. I promise. But you're in tears. Oh no, T boy, I guess the gamer. Dude, man, I gotta drink some water. Try to recollect myself. Okay. All right, guys. Man, we've been going for 2 hours at this point. Hey, first time here. Thanks for being here, Video King. I appreciate you. Let's see. How old am I? I'm 28. It's not a green screen, I promise. Everybody keeps thinking that. But yeah. Can I have a shout out? Bad boy. Thanks for being here. But what do you mean? I don't really know of anything as far as the current status of the U.S. and Canada. Is there anything going on? I'm not really sure. Where do I normally keep those? So most of the time they're not like this, but they're normally in like gun stocks and then put in cases and then put in the closet. So Chad, I've got too many for like a gun safe. Yeah, the mustache. I'm telling you, it makes me look like way older than I am. Every time I shave it off, it's weird, but I like it. I keep it. So, um, hey Richard, you don't have to do that. I appreciate you, Rizzler. Hey, I appreciate that. Good looking sob right here. Thanks, man. I'll heart that and like it. But everybody, put some W's in the chat for the Rizzler. He's a good guy. You're looking 52, right? Yeah, you're right. I'm not 52, but all right. So let's get some. I don't know what I was about to say. W's in the chat, and then I'll show you guys the handguns, and we'll get a ping for the Rizzler. I am a nerd, Rob. You're right. What year Prius do I drive? A 2010 Prius. I drive a Prius so that I can save money on gas for more guns. All right, Rizzler, let's get you that ping. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Rizzler. Seriously, I appreciate you, dude. Let's get this back up on the wall. Any donations we get goes towards the Colt Python. We're getting there. I think I'll be able to get it start of September. Anyway. Whew. All right. So that PSG-1 looking thing is so it's going to be an HK SR9T. And so, hey, Rizzler, I hear that ping. Heck yeah, let me heart that and like it. We got to get some more. Yeah, we'll do a poll on that, Micah. So, okay, Rizzler, thank you. Let's get some W's in the chat for the Rizzler again. And you know we got to do another ping. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the camera around. One sec. There we go. We'll do this side this time. All right, here we go. The Rizzler. We got to get you another ping, man. At this rate, we're going to get the Python tomorrow. I wish, but not yet. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Rizzler. I appreciate you. All right, it's back up on the wall. We are going to go ahead, turn you guys back around. Eddie, I did put on that helmet earlier. I can put it on again though. And let's go ahead and put on this helmet real quick. Whew. First, hang on, let me go ahead and get this poll going. All right, here we go. I just put it in the poll. Should we ban? By ban, I mean like put him in timeout again. Looks like we got 12 votes. It's mostly yes, but it ain't looking good. Do you think it could stop a direct impact or just shrapnel? I feel like just shrapnel. It doesn't seem to be that. I don't think it's that thick, I guess, but okay, I did say I would put it on, so let me throw it on real quick. He was spamming Red Baron, so Mike has been messing with him. Okay. Now this looks pretty weird, but yeah. So this is a think it's World War II. I think it's World War II. Maybe World War One. I can't remember, but German helmet. So it's a little bit rusty, as you can see, but I feel like I shouldn't even put this on. I don't think YouTube would like that, but anyway, so that's it. That's it. I'm going to take it off now. All right. But so let's see. Micah, I think the answer is yes. So I'm going to end that poll. And we will throw up the, hang on. Man, is it working for you guys? I'm not, everything's like frozen for me. So I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me, but if you can, let me know in the chat. Because my chat's not updating. Let me see, guys. I'm going to refresh this. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I see people doing hearts, but I'm not getting any sort of chats, so I'm not sure. Let me see if I can end this poll. And let me end the poll. Hang on. Now it says we got 88 people in the stream. Hang on, I'm going to go see real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move you guys over to the handguns. I'm going to check with my wife to see if it's still working. Okay, I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but give me 1 second. I think my stream's being weird. Hang on, guys. Is it working? No? Can you hear me? Okay, so I think you guys can hear me. I just can't hear or I can't see what any of you guys are saying. So that's kind of annoying. But, okay, let me hop over here real quick. Okay, guys, so I can't see anything that you guys are saying, but which kind of sucks. But actually, maybe I can pull it up on my laptop and maybe I can see as you guys talk. I'll try that, but yeah, hang on. Let's see what we can do. I will close this out. Let me move over here. So if anybody donates, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. Okay, it's not, the chat is not working. I'm going to hop in the Discord really quick and see if anybody, okay. So we can see you, but you can't. Is chat working for you guys? Anyway, it's weird. I don't know why it's doing this, but I don't know. I'll probably end up ending the stream because, okay, so we've done 2 hours. I'll be back on in the morning, but Nope. Okay, so the chat isn't working. That's annoying. But wait, chat is good. The chat I think it just started back. That's really weird. I've never had that happen. Can you guys hear me and see me now? I think we're good. But and I don't know if any donations came in while I was gone. So okay, you can hear and see me. I think we're good. Okay. Hey, Five Guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. Okay, I think we just got a donation. Nice BB gun spot. Hey, Zeke, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Let's get some W's in the chat for Zeke. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else's. Give me mod. I should give you mod, shouldn't I? I suppose I could give you mod as long as you're good. As long as you're good. Demo's already on thin ice, so hang on. I will go ahead and get you guys your M1 Grand pings real quick. So, A Fox Racing, thanks, man. All right. So, I'm not trying to like be a gangster or anything like that. Most of these are old. Like, that's not very. I don't know. They're all old. Anyway, so we got 2 pings that we need to do. All right. Hang on, I need to remember who the first one was, so I can shout you out, man. Let me look. So we've got the Rizzler and we got Zeke. Okay, Zeke, this one's gonna be for you, man. Here we go. Zeke, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I promise to not BB guns, but thanks for donating. And then Rizzler. Rizzler wants to be a mod. Maybe I'll make a poll on that. All right, here we go, Rizzler. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. You are the best. Part of me thinks I should just leave the Garand right by me so that I can do, but I mean, I want you guys to be able to see the Garand on the stream. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead. All right, wrestling, I don't have any of those, but maybe eventually. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and get this poll up real quick. I need to pull this up on my whatchamacallit, on my laptop. So hang on, trying to figure this out. There we go. All right. All right, should I make Rizzler a mod? Yes or no? Let's see. What time zone? So I'm out here in the Midwest, so it is 9:20. No. Mr. Daily Thinker says no. Some people are saying yes. Some people are saying no. Do poll for me next. Someone get this. Oh my gosh, Gregory, that's crazy, dude. James, yeah, I agree. Are they real? They're all real. All real. So it's an SVT. I've got the SVT 40. I'm not sure where demo went, but hey, Pebbles, thanks for being here. And what kind of gun is the gray? Oh, so that one's gonna be I think it's a Cobra 380, something like that. Hey, Fishing with Liam, thanks for being here, man. Nice toys back there for some senior channel. A&A, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. I'm just not going to communicate anymore. Hey, you're good, Demo. You're good. You still alive, my man? Yeah, I'm still alive. So I started another one after that one tanked for whatever reason, so, or got shut down or whatever, but we just had a little bit of complication, but it's good now. Is that a bayonet? Yeah, we got some bayonets on some of those. Dawn, I've got a few rifles. I'm not sure how many. I forget. The Mango, it's 3 a.m. Dude, you need to go to bed. You definitely need to go to bed. Yeah, we can probably do that, Micah. They're all real. All these are real. So, aloha from Hawaii. Nice. I used to live in on Oahu for a couple of years. What time tomorrow am I streaming? I'll probably stream between 8 and 10 Central Time, so probably 9 to 11 Eastern Time. But what's between the M16 and the Dragunov? So that's going to be a trapdoor rifle. None yet. I wish I could actually touch them, but YouTube won't let me. If I touch them, they'll shut down the stream. Hey, Travi, I'm out here in Missouri as well. Coolest gun I own. That's a good question. Probably that Trank shotgun I really like. You're an hour early to me right now. Okay. Micah, so are you like West Coast? Or, let's see. Is it legal? Yeah, all these are legal. You don't have enough if you can remember how many you have. Yeah, I don't. I have no idea at this point. I'll count at some point, but I've definitely lost count. I don't have any of those, Noah. And James, none of those yet either. Seen the news on PSA MP7. I feel like I heard that a while back. I wouldn't say I'm out of this world obsessed by weapons. I definitely like them. It's a cool hobby. And I just happened to start doing this to take it from a hobby to, I guess, this. Trying to make it into like a full-time job kind of thing, I guess. What time should I wake up to watch your stream? So I'll be on 7 to 9. Wait, did I say 7 to 9? 8 to 10. I'll be on for a couple hours in the morning. So probably around 7 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, I'll probably be on. So let's see. In the morning. Yeah, in the morning I'll be on. Do you work for PMI? PMI. I don't know what PMI is. Is that like military contractor or something? I don't know. So Justin, yeah, I'm definitely curious to see with all that. Okay, you subbed. Hey, thanks, Marks. Thanks for subbing. Best hunting caliber. I don't really do much hunting, but I want to get into hunting. So I definitely have enough to do the hunt stuff. I just don't have the land or anything like that. So, do you have a Glock? I do have a few Glocks. How many pistols do I have? Probably, I don't know, a couple dozen maybe. I don't sing. I'm not good at singing, but why do I have a lot? I just like to collect old stuff, to be honest. Hunt some grizzly bears. That would be kind of cool. Hey, Hunter, thanks for being here. Have you ever been to Lambert's restaurant? I don't think I've been to that. I do have a 20 gauge. I think it was my first shotgun. But which one do you use for practice? No, I take a lot of these out to the range. I've got lots of videos on them. But any Mosins? I've got a lot of Mosins. I've got a couple out here, but anyway. Yeah, Hunter. Yeah, definitely. But if you like, it doesn't matter. Like if I'm sure some people in here maybe aren't like into guns and all that, and that's totally fine. And even if you're like against guns, that's totally fine too. Like, definitely, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm open to talking about any of that stuff. So, I'm still streaming. Yeah, I've been on for a little over 2 hours. So, and well, that's this stream. I did 30 minutes before, and then it got taken down. But, hey, thanks, No Cap. I appreciate you. Overkill, yeah, still here. Hey, thanks for you being here. It's in Missouri. Okay, I'll have to look it up. You said Lambert's, right? Let's see. I carry everywhere I go. Crazy world we live in. Yeah, definitely. Any Glocks? I've got a Glock 19. Hey, Dr. Fowler, thanks for being here. Chris, are they real? They're all real. Do I have an A222? Let me look that up. Guns are great. Easiest dopamine trigger. Yeah, I feel like you're probably not wrong. A222 gun. Oh, that's not a gun. That's a artillery piece. Coastal defense. Okay, that's crazy. I definitely don't have one of those, but maybe. Hey, you saw my short and thought it was epic. Thanks, Dr. Fallout. Thank you. I started making some more shorts. I kind of took a break for a little bit after I got that like 1 week suspension or whatever. So let's see. Rizzler, are you still in here, man? I don't know if you're in here or not, but let's see. Okay, I just did another one. It's we did it earlier, but they always kind of change. So ARs or AKs? What do you guys like? What gun uses a slug? So, okay, Lucas, shotguns use slugs, and it just depends. Like you just get that. You can have a 12 gauge slug, a 20 gauge slug, 410, whatever shotgun round it is, you can get slugs for. Let's see. Anywho, what's your thoughts on law enforcement? I mean, I think law enforcement are definitely needed for most things. I think by and large, I would say most law enforcement are good at what they do. I'd say there's probably a select few that shouldn't be police officers, but I would say the same thing for the military too. I've met lots of service members who were great, and then some that were just like, oh my, like, how did your recruiter let you in? Like, just some that should not be soldiers. So anyway, I promise they're real. B Dirk, they're all real. But I am in Missouri, Wesley. I'm kind of over here near Kansas City. But Last of Us Loadout, yeah, pretty much. I definitely played both games. I've watched the show. The show's decent, but anyway. Chris, maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, I've heard American-made AKs are not really the way to go. Let's see. Andy, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, lots of bayonets. Which ones are they? So on that, it looks like an M16, but it's a Colt SP1. That's a M7, M8 bayonet. I can't remember which one, but that super long one is a Type 30 on the Type 38. Not the same, but I collect cameras. Hey, it's essentially the same. Like, I feel like different people collect different things. And so I am married. But so collecting guns is my kind of hobby. But I'm sure you get the same kind of thing from like collecting cameras. Ryan, maybe a little bit. Hey, thanks, Lily. I appreciate that. Do I have a hunting rifle? I need to get some hunting rifles. I don't really have any. I mean, I've got most of these I could use, but yeah. Okay, yeah, the M1 Garand is over there. It's the far left. Does the wife prevent you from getting that Dream 249? Not really. She's very supportive of all this, and I've messed around with a 249 and a 240 and all that. So, demo, thanks. Yeah. Or Camo, C Hamo. I appreciate you, Micah. Let's see. Yeah, no, A and A. You're absolutely right. Do you get mustache? No, I don't get any discounts like that. Eddie, yeah, for sure. Micah, yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Missouri is straight wall state for hunting. Elk, I don't really know. I'm not a huge hunter, so Dizzy, no worries. I'm not going to do that. Anna, I don't really go hunting. I want to start hunting though. So I wish I could collect guns because I find them interesting. But UK laws, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, man. But hey, if you ever come visit the US, let me know. We'll go to the range. But let's see. No switches or anything like that. I do have Hunter. I do have a P320X5, and I've got a SIG M17 on the table. I'm very careful with them, and I would not carry them. But Nick, I'm not law enforcement or anything like that. Um, I used to be active duty. Now I'm in the guard. That's about it. So, can you name the guns in order? Anna, yeah, I want to. I want to. So like on the wall from my left to my right, I can't point to them because YouTube is weird. But on the far left is going to be M1 Garand. Then you've got a Trink shotgun beside it, Winchester Model 1200. You've got the Gewehr 43 next to that. Then it's going to be SVT 40, Colt SP1, the one with the bayonet looks like the M16. Then beside that is going to be a Springfield trapdoor rifle. The Dragunov looking one is actually a Romanian PSL. You've got the long bayonet, that's the Type 38 Arisaka. Then you've got a Mosin beside that. A P14 Enfield. Then there's a Remington rolling block. I need to get a laser pointer. Once I get a laser pointer, it'll be easier. Can you give me a shout out? I almost read that. You almost got me. But thankfully I caught myself. Let's see. Lee Enfield. Yeah, so then you got the Lee Enfield. You got that. The one with the spiked bayonet, that is a SKS. Chinese SKS. There's a M44 Mosin beside that. And then an M1 carbine. It's a inland M1 carbine. Now on the floor, the one on the bipod is an HK SR9T. Underneath that is going to be a B&T GHM9, that one with the suppressor. Underneath that is a PSA Stuyson. It's a clone of the Bison. Then you got the Federal Riot Gun underneath that. It's a 37 millimeter launcher. Keltec Sub 9 underneath that, and a Beretta ARX. So, sorry, I want to point to them, but YouTube makes it pretty difficult to do any of this. So, anyway, the E11. I need an E11, definitely. Let's see. Cole or Cool? I definitely want to get one. So, can you pick up for us to? So Bart, I want to pick him up. I can't though. YouTube does not like it. So, do you have AK-47? I do have a Zastava M70. It's over here. You can't really see it, but you know what? I can just show you some stuff up close a little bit. Good night. Kale, happy birthday. I want to sing, but I suck at singing, so yeah. Do you even know what E11 is? I was guessing like E11 like Star Wars. Let me look it up really quick. Like an E11D or something, but let me look it up. E11 gun. Yeah, Star Wars, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I like Star Wars. All right. Somebody wanted to see something. Oh, that AK. Zastava M70 over there. But yeah. Fred, they're just what's behind me. I've got handguns right there. Hey, Micah. Nice. Kale or Kaylee? Micah's got you. I do need to make a poll to see if Micah should apologize, but yeah. Also got some water right there. Heck yeah. And then that's my the yellow bottle is the cleaning, like oil stuff. I need to do the poll. I keep putting it off, man. The helmets are cool. Hey, thanks. Phil, none of those. So yeah, Bart, I can't pick any of them up, but I tell you the name of the handguns. Yeah, for sure. I definitely can. Okay, let's show you guys. So from the top right, that's a Colt Army Special revolver. Right here is a PHP MV9. Glock 19 right there. This is a FEG PA63. SIG M17 right there. Type 14 Nambu. That's a random Luger. What is that? Some like Tranter patent revolver. It's a pretty old one. Random. Couple of random handguns up here. A couple of Saturday Night Specials and old like I don't know single shots and revolver stuff. There's a CZ27 up there. Got the Desert Eagle 58E and a couple of Heritage Rough Rider. Well, that one's a Barkeep, the really short one. That's a Rough Rider. World War One, Colt 1911, U.S. Army. Smith & Wesson Model 2. That's made in 1864. Got another Luger there. Taurus Judge. The Earl. And then that's the holster for the Type 14. So, anyway. Yeah, a lot of random ones. Yeah, I can't touch any of these. Otherwise, YouTube will probably give me a strike this time. I just got a violation 2 days ago. They said I picked one up because I pointed at it. I didn't actually touch it, but because I pointed, I tried to appeal it. They denied it. So anyway, that is just how it goes. Francisco, none of those. None yet. Your collection is okay, but my Palmetto State collection is better. Hey, I like PSA. And I'm not a what is it? I'm not a gun snob. I've got a high point, I've got a couple of high points and a lot of random stuff. So anyway, 22 pistols. I do like those.